Hello, folks. Today we're going to be doing Manaphy once again. So this is where we ended off yesterday. Dragapult was really good, honestly, in a lot of cases, but we were having this issue with King Gambit over and over again. So we switched to this team. Now there are a few things we're going to try today. So, um, tempt list, let's call it. I don't know. So one thing, see if this team is good. It went 1-1 yesterday, but we only tested it for 2 games, so we'll see if it's good. I don't love the Valiant. I think this team might be a little too passive against Glow King is a big concern I have. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that. But so I definitely do have concerns about this team, but we'll give it a shot. The next up is test non-Olo with mana. So this would be like a Rillaboom bulky offense type of team, more offensive. This is a balance. This would be like a Manaphy BO, right? So I think that's an interesting and fairly strong option that I think is worth considering. Because let's be honest, like wishing into Manaphy is not happening. Like we haven't done that. We've done that maybe once last stream. So that's something to consider. And then try different mana sets. I think is worth it and fun. Although I do believe this is the strongest from what we've seen. We'll give it a shot. So let's get right into it, and let's get going. Let's see what we're gonna get. And we gained a good bit of elo. I think it was like 100 elo last stream. Sorry, just bringing up the YouTube chat on my phone here. But yeah, we gained 100. Like we really went up last time. So let's hope the trend continues and we just keep on going. Okay. Let's see. This is a weird team. This is a really weird team. Okay. I am like so confused, honestly, as to what to do here. I think I just lead Olo. I feel like flip turn looks kind of free, barring like a Specs Hoopa. Shift tree, okay, that's not what you want to see, but that's not terrible. Like I don't see it. It can be special, but nobody runs special shift tree. Like they're all physical because they want to run knockoff and SD and stuff. And like with Wind Rider, yeah. Okay, so I was gonna say I would pretty confident that we're not gonna see a non. So yeah, I guess I should have been ready for that. But let's check in with Rillaboom and see if it can live this shift tree's nonsense. Okay, so if it's adamant, a knockoff has a 40% chance to kill. It's actually kind of wild. Iron Hands will definitely live and kill with a Drain Punch, but it'll take a really big chunk from a Leaf Blade. I think Iron Hands is probably still the play. The only way for the Shift Tree to get out of this situation would be to Terra, at which point King Gambit becomes much less of a threat because we can reliably handle it with Ival. And we see Explosion. I did not see that coming. That is, that's really bad for us. We're going to want to try to wish up Iron Hands if we can. And, yeah, that's really interesting. Huh. Okay, I think I'll go Olo here and just kind of well, no, that doesn't seem great, does it? Let's go into Iron Treads. I think that's a better play. Yeah, because the okay, that's Life Orb. All right, let's see here. It might be time to throw in Manaphy. I feel like that's not a structurally important Pokemon this game as much as I like it. This is not really the team it's meant to be up against. And it'll live and it can get off a Scald, right? So that's the good news. This is, I think, maybe not really a tail glow team, but I gotta say, I really do like what my opponent's doing here. I think it's pretty cool. So treads will kill, but is treads the thing I go into here? Someone says, is my voice okay? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, my voice is fine, I think. Okay, let's see. Treads. Treads does kill. Treads does kill. I think I like that. No, no, I don't like that, because then the Iron Moth comes in. Yeah, that's not good. Like, I do have the iVal for that, but how much is iVal doing with a CC? Like, nothing, not that much, honestly. It's not doing that much. It's doing like 33 to 40, which is fine, but it's not what we need. Okay. I could go Allo flip turn here. That's a play, but then, like, what do I go into next, you know? I could go Treads and click Rocks, but with the Cinderace on the field, that feels kind of like not that good of a play. Could my Treads Terra flying to avoid this situation with Iron Moth? It could. Yeah, it could do that. So let's go with that angle. Let's go Treads here. We'll go for the high horsepower and hopefully hit to kill this Hoopa. Yeah, but that's a cool lead. I kind of like that Wind Rider thing. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna write that one down. Okay, let's see what happened in the game. Okay, we do hit, we do kill. Good. Life Orb, and then Tailwind, Explosion, Knockoff, Leaf Blade. I presume, but maybe something else. But that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. So we do get the kill. And the Cinderace comes in. Okay, that's fine. We can go Allo on that. And hopefully get up a Wish for Iron Hands. That's the dream. And we get a very fortunate our opponent going to miss there, which is nice. Now, that HJK would have done like 35. It wouldn't have been the end of the world, but it's nice. It's nice. Keeping Allo healthy is really cool here. And I am healing up Hands. Like, absolutely here. Okay, and the critical hit comes out. So I feel like that kind of balanced out a little bit. Okay, and we get Hands nice and healthy. Now, what's the move here? Is that's not banded. Okay, so I've got a few options here. The Terra Ghost on Allo is an interesting idea. I think to start, I go Rilla here. Okay, the Iron Moth comes in. Interesting. The Fiery Dance will kill me. Okay, let's see. Hard Iron Hands feels like the answer. I can't see myself doing anything else. I think we have to go Hard Hands here. Okay, nice, no boost, and that did 0. That's what we like to see. And I'll go for Thunder Punch here. Okay, we see another Fiery Dance. This time it does get a boost. Can't really complain about that. We get off a... Oh, and we get Para. That's nice. Go for a Thunder Punch. Actually, might have been better to go into Treads there, but it's fine. Someone asks, how much do I tip at restaurants? Usually in between... Like, if I'm really unhappy, nothing. If it's, like, kind of mediocre, usually like 15, and if I'm really pleased with the service, I'll do 20. Okay, the sack here I think is Treads. I just don't see it being like that good. Okay, and we get Pyro Ball. Fair enough. Okay. Now this is the moment of truth here. I've got to play this end game carefully. I think we want to get Allo healthy. Hmm. It's a tough one. Actually, okay, I'm just going to go into ival, and we're just going to click CC. It puts a decent amount of pressure on my opponent. Timer getting a little low. I think, do I CC here or not? I don't think the SD is coming out. Oh, I guess I had no choice. We're probably going to die here, which is not great. Yeah, we die to a reversal. That's interesting. Okay, I have a plan, though. Okay, and then here, I'm going to tect. Okay, let's wish. And we'll flip turn into a Iron Hands here. I think I positioned that endgame pretty well. We'll see what happens, but I feel like I did my best there. And I think it's got to just be a Drain Punch. I don't really see why I'd click anything else. Okay, and the Gambit's just going to decide to lose, so cool. And I'll Ice Punch here, since that does not have any immunities. I don't understand, the Terra never came out. Unless I'm forgetting something, the Terra never came out. How much do I bench? I haven't done a 1 rep max in a while, but it's a 175 for 10 reps. What books do I like to read? I really enjoy fantasy novels. Brandon Sanderson, fantastic author. Okay, Kyurem was a problem yesterday, so let's see if Kyurem is going to be a problem today. I would normally like Manaphy here, but the Kyurem being able to hit both of Manaphy and its Terra with Freeze Dry is not great, and double resisting too. Yeah, Manaphy, Kyurem might just be too big of an issue for the team, especially without like a really strong way to hit it is not great. But yeah, this team kind of has all the threats. So this will be a good test of whether this team has like what it takes to overcome its threats or not. Okay, as for the lead, like we don't really have a way to break this team too. If I'm looking at this team and it's like I see so many threats and I don't see a way to break. Like our way to break would have been Dragapult, right? Like hitting this team with like Specs, Terra Dragon, Dracos, and flamethrowers for the Gambit, and shadow balling and stuff. The ival being like Scarf Trick, like it's nice, but it's not going to really, Anyway, let's think. I think I want to just start with Treads. I don't think the Tusk is going to start. Yeah. Okay, cool. So Woodhammer has a chance to kill me here, but it's low. I think I just stay in and click rocks. And if the Woodhammer comes off, it does. We live. We live quite handily, actually. We live quite handily indeed. So I'm going to guess that this is a Jolly Riddle. Yeah, because that did too little. But that is still in banded range. I think we're just dealing with a Jolly Boomer, which is actually kind of a threat. But let's Volt here, and I think I go into my own Rillaboom, and then I Glide. Right, because this thing, honestly, getting this out of the way, not that bad. Or not out of the way, but, it's pretty well chipped at this point. We're going to go in here and trick the Glow King, I'm thinking. Okay, we got that. Hopefully no Black Sludge or anything crazy. Okay, cool, we just get Boots. Works for me. Feels like a Treads time. Just get it in, heal up a little bit. Okay, probably Chilly Reception into the Tusk, I'm thinking. Yeah, but that's fine. The play here, I'm thinking Mana Scald. Oh, interesting. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to Tail Glow here. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so we see the Terra come out. I'm clicking Scald here. I don't think the Tusk is staying in. It did stay in. That's unfortunate. But okay, I guess I could have killed it there, but at least the Tusk is dead. I wish I'd just killed it with Energy Ball, but I really thought the Slowking was coming in. I did not see this Tusk sack coming at all, if I'm being honest. Okay, I think we let this go. and then go into I think well, okay, we definitely let this go. After that, mm, let's think. What do we do after this? Hmm. So after this, what would I do? I would probably go into hands. I would think, and then just click drain. Let's go with that. Okay, and the glide does come out. Cool. And let's just drain here. This glide will do a chunk. It'll do like 40, but after Drain Punch and Grassy Terrain, if the Rillaboom stays in, it won't be a huge deal. Slowking has a very real shot to come in here. Yeah, very real shot. Okay, but it does stay in. I'm happy with that. I think I like that trade, especially since I might be able to get a Wish off later. We'll see. I feel like running Drain Punch with no attack and max HP is a bit of an odd move. I might switch this Iron Hands to be a little more offensive. Okay, I feel like I have to Ice Punch this. I mean, I know it's going to Hurricane me, but it won't do very much. And I kind of have to... Oh, my lord, that does not do very much. Okay, let's Volt Switch out of here. Okay, the Zapdos Volts, so that's good. We're happy with that. Slowking comes in. Perfect, perfect. So, unless this thing's Flamethrower, I never die here. And I think I'm just going to spin. Okay, and I think I just want to get up rocks here. I think that's worth... Wish I had Iron Head right about now, but... Okay, we get Earth Powered. Fair enough. We don't really... Actually, you know what? I just realized we don't really have a way to touch a Glow King anymore, do we? I'll Drain here. If there were ever a time for Kyurem to Terra, it would be this turn. But I don't think there's really a whole lot I can do about that. I'm going to Volt, because I think the Sludge Bomb or something is coming off. Okay. See, here's the rough part. Like, I can't do anything about that, you know? Okay, let's Tickle. We're going to flip into hands here and hope we don't get statused. We don't. Okay, so there's still hope. Thunder Punch feels like a pretty catch-all play here. Okay, we get the Zapdos. I'll click Drain, I think. Okay, we're going to... Yeah, then Slowking just kind of comes back in, doesn't it? We can go for it again and hope for maybe Paralysis or something. Do we get Poison this time? We do not. I will Ice Punch here, I think, for the Zapdos. Okay, the Slowking is sacked, which is great. That positions my Ival very well for this endgame, potentially. Definitely a power, and then it will not, which is great. And we get a nice little critical hit there to kill as well. Okay. It's not looking good, right? The Kingambit with Terra probably is just going to rock me and, like, Terra into anything and then Iron Head. But we'll see. Like, there's a chance, right? There's a chance. Actually, I do think I stay in here. I think I stay in here. Okay, apparently I already clicked it because of lag and stuff. All right, we're going to go into Ival here and hopefully Encore into a Dark move. And we do not, I still think I played that pretty well. GG. Okay, so this team's just not that good. Like, we saw what it did against its threats. it just got destroyed, right? Like, when it was brought against threatening common Pokemon, it wasn't able to stand up. Iron Valiant has sucked every game. So, yeah, this is not working. It's not working. We got to change things up. Like, this team, even though the problem with this team that we had was Gambit, right? It was too Gambit weak. This team is almost as weak to Gambit, if we're being honest. Oh, they already Terra'd? Oh, my bad. Okay, I threw that one. But, like, still. Actually, no, you're right. They Terra'd Tusk. They Terra'd Tusk. Yeah, okay, my bad, my bad. So, I'll be honest. That game was a total throw on my part. I totally forgot that that my opponent already Terra'd. Yeah, it happens. But anyway, let's But I still, the team, I think my cons on the team still stand. Like, my opponent did not play that particularly well, and we still kind of got cooked. Someone said I knockoff over Ice Punch. Iron Hands does not get knockoff. If it did, it would definitely use it, and I would definitely use it. But yeah, this team is not impressing me. Yeah, Hands has not been great, and Ival has not been. But I think the reason Hands is not being great is because we don't have anything to back it up. Like, we don't have a breaker. When we had the Pult version, we could Volt Switch into a Dragapult. Now the only breaker we have is Rillaboom, which has a ton of quad resists in the tier for grass. So it's not really like a super effective breaker, right? When we had a Specs Pokemon, and like, that was better. But, let's see. What can we do? What can we do? We tried to find the answer yesterday and we didn't find it. But maybe today's the day. Maybe we find it today. We need some kind of steel or poison for the fairies. That's for sure. Heatran's an interesting idea. That would be kind of cool. That would help with Gambit as well. Because we'd definitely be running the Fast Wisp. And it does like these Pokemon. Let's see what were to happen if we put on a Heatran. Let's just kind of feel out that situation. It would definitely be a Tusk team if we went Heatran. So it would definitely be Heatran Tusk. It would definitely be Heatran Tusk. At this point, the last would have to be Dragapult for Zama. This team looks too weak to... Maybe not too weak. This team is weak to Wellspring, though. We're not running a Specs Magnezone. I don't see how that fixes anything. Yeah, this technically works, but I just don't know. It really leaves us without a good special wall. Like, look how specially frail this team is, you know? But if Heatran were to be run, this would definitely be the team. I think let's try this with a specially defensive Heatran and see what happens. Let's see what happens. So we're definitely running Wisp, right? That's for sure. We can kind of decide on the rest. Part of me wants to run Protect on this, and it's definitely going to be a special trend, but definitely also going to outspeed Gambit. Or we can go 200, and then if we get outsped, then we'll change it. But Jolly Gambit is rare these days. No, this is too weak to Kyurem. This is way too weak to Kyurem. We're not going to do that. We can't do that. Yeah, okay. So the Heatran version is not finishable if we stick with this kind of format. And as I'm saying, I'm not set on sticking with this format. We very much could transition this to a bulky offense. Prim is not a fairy resist. That doesn't really do anything. So, okay, Heatran's not the answer. Heatran's not the answer. Let's look at some poison types. I know the idea of Glowking was kicked around, and you know I love Glowking, but I don't think it fits here. Scarf, Prim plus Gambit. What are you guys on? What are you guys on? And yes, no, look, yeah, we could just like slap on a bunch of Terra types on that other team and pretend we're okay against Kyurem and Wellspring, but we wouldn't be. We wouldn't be. Terra is not an answer to threats. If you have something that's like kind of threatening and you need to beef up your matchup, that's when Terra comes in handy. It's not like, oh, my team loses to this type, let me just slap on a bunch of Terra types and then we'll be fine. No, definitely not. What's wrong with Glow King here? Is that it ends up being unfinishable, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Because we looked at Glow King, right? Because if we run Glow King, these have to pretty much be the next. It has to be. It has to be these. I forget what was wrong with this, though. I don't like that it doesn't have a steal. Yeah, no, this team, there was something wrong with this. No ice resist. That's what's wrong with it. Yeah, no ice resist. Which is pretty bad. Although, if we were to go... But I don't want to run a Luring Voice Manaphy. Because then, if we run a Luring Voice Manaphy, then we don't get the guaranteed win against Stall, which is like the whole point, you know? Scarf Glamora, are you guys just saying random Pokemon? What are we... I mean, I guess it's speed control and a fairy resist, but no, we're not... Well, okay, hold on. Let me not be so dismissive. Scarf Glamora. I don't think so. No. I mean, that gives us a fairy resist and speed control, but nothing else. Maybe we try the bulky offense angle. I really want to make the mana balance work, though. I really would like to. Choice Band Tyranitar, Specs Goldengo. Guys, please, contain yourselves. Drop Olo for G-King? We could, but like then we need a physical wall, you know? Let's try something. I have a team here that I think could really use this Manaphy set. That I used it quite a bit, and it was pretty good, but it had some flaws. So what I wonder is, on this team, could I replace something here for me? Potentially the Scarf Darkrai. I think maybe that's the replacement. Or maybe the Glamora, to be honest. That could be interesting. Let's try that. Let's just try dropping the mana on a bulky offense team just to get a feel for how it plays. Let's just get a feel for how the team plays and see what happens. Because the one issue this team really had, it had issues with Stall, which mana helps with, and it had issues with Toxic Spikes, which Take Heart mana obviously deals pretty well with. Okay, let's see. I think I just want to lead Darkrai here. Feels pretty strong. The one obvious issue with that being the low kicks, but we have pretty good switches to that. And I feel like with Landorus, you don't lead low kicks. With like Landorus and Heatran, like you shouldn't lead low kicks. I'm predicting the Ival or Garchomp lead. Okay, and we do get the Garchomp lead. I'm going to keep it... Actually, no, let's trick the Goodra a Scarf. Yeah. Hopefully we get an Assault Vest. That's great. That's exactly what I want in this matchup. AV is actually really, really nice here. Okay. I think I want a Dark Pulse just to scout what this Goodra wants to do. Okay, and it's just going to Dragon Pulse, which is fine. We go into Heatran, I think. Terra Blast Fairy Heatran actually looks really great here. Does that kill a Garchomp? I want to check. Because if that does kill a Garchomp, like outright, I might just go for it. It does not, sadly. So I could Magma Storm, but I know the Garchomp is coming in. I think I do want to commit to the early Terra Fairy, so I'm just going to Earth Power, and then let's... Well, actually, hold on. That damage that was a lot of damage. I might not need to. I might just go... I mean, let me check that damage. No, that is a defensive Chomp. That is defensive Chomp damage. Or, no, it's a little higher, but it might be. I'm just going to Terra Fairy, Terra Blast here. Yeah. Okay. So I figured the rocks would come out there. That's okay. Now, the one thing, this team does not have removal, which is pretty scary because it's not great into hazards. The removal is Taunt Landorus, right? Which is like, kind of yikes. But we're in a good spot here, I think. Guy in chat asks, y'all, should I stream snipe? No. It's not a hard question to answer there. Okay, let's go Manaphy. I'm pretty sure this is just going to click Flash Cannon. Even if it doesn't, Manaphy's not crucial to this game at all. Okay, going to be Ice Beam. Let's not get frozen. Sick. Let's click Tail Glow. Probably the... Okay, interesting. I'll go for Scald. I'll probably get Encored. But you never know. Okay, we do get Encored. Okay, the response here, I think I just go Rillaboom. And then I'll click Glide twice. Or if it, attacks, then I'll click Glide once. And then go into probably Mana, honestly. I think finishing this off with Mana is fine. Well, that does invite in the Sinistra. I think that's okay. Let's just Scald here. I think the Sinistra response is the Heatran, I'm thinking. I don't know, though, if I can actually beat it with that. Okay, interesting. Alright. I'll go into this, I guess. I think my move is to Terra Blast here. Nice. Actually, yeah, I'll Terra Blast here. I'm surprised to see Terra Electric Thunderbolt. That's, like, not a set. Like, at all. Nobody runs that, ever. I feel like maybe this team does need removal. Maybe we go, like, Booster Tusk or something here. That could be fine. Okay, it's time for Lando. And we're going to get up rocks, just so this... I mean, we'll check damage first, but that is... I'm thinking that's probably banded, right? No, might not be. Okay, we will taunt this here. Cool. And let's go for rocks. I think it's worth getting up those. Worth getting those up. Just, pressure the low kicks. And then I think we go into Heatran on this. And then we'll probably, hopefully, kind of wrap up the game slowly with Darkrai, is the idea. But yeah, the lack of removal doesn't feel great here. Let's go Tusk. Headbutt. Headlong. Rapid Spin, and SR. We'll go with that. That looks good. We'll give this a try. And Terra type, honestly... Go Ghost, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing Ghost. Feel it's a bit random, but I'm feeling it for some reason. And we see Scald come out. Interesting. Well, okay, at this point, I'm not going to preserve Landorus, so let's just Earthquake and die. Okay, and gotta be Darkrai here, I'm thinking. And I'll just Dark Pulse. The Sinistra cannot Terra. But I'm still in actually kind of a rough spot here, to be honest. Yeah, we are in a kind of a pickle. Someone says Manaphy thrives against Stall, which is never used. No, Manaphy fell off because of Wellspring. Entirely because of Wellspring. It was like 95% Wellspring's fault that Manaphy is in the position it is. Yeah, I think low kicks is going to cook me too. Okay. Hopefully we get a little flinch here. That would be nice. No such luck, but we do live another Rocks entry. Actually, I think I should have Ice Beamed there. Yeah, that would have been better in case the low kicks came in. Okay, and it's boots. So we are... It's looking over, but no, Heatran can always pull some stuff. Let's go ID Zama here, and I can crunch here. I'm assuming the Sinistra is going to come in. Oh wow, you just left it in. That would have almost died to a body press. I have no idea why that was the play. Like, that had a solid shot to die there. Like, sacking your best Pokemon. We're facing a real gamer here. That's for sure. Let's go for 1. Okay, cool. We get a defense drop. I don't know why the strength sap didn't come off there. I think my opponent is just... I don't understand the rationale. My opponent is a very confusing player. Alright, let's ID here for sure. Because we have Roar, so... Okay, but no reason to... I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Well, why didn't you just click the healing move? Like, you know? Why didn't you just do that? Okay, do I Iron Def again, or... I think I do, yeah. I think Iron Defing again is the play. Okay, and now I have a pretty good shot to kill. I don't get it, unfortunately, but it's not Iron. It's not Helmet Corv, so it's just gonna die to recoil. GG. Okay. Yeah, the guy did kind of throw. To be honest, you're sort of right there. Let's just give this another go, though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the idea of this team is special spam, right? Like, between the Heatran, the Mana, and the Darkrai, that's sort of the idea. Okay, looking at this team, this is interesting. I really like Scarf Darkrai here. Do I want to just lead with that? I could also lead with Tusk, just kind of get rocks up. I think I like the Darkrai lead. Yeah, I think I like that. Lando lead, cool. Let's Dark Pulse. Oh wow, Lando just said I'm staying in, but we get the flinch. Darkrai is so toxic. Okay, I'll go Heatran here. Okay, we get red. Nicely done. Let's check that damage. That is boots. That is boots. That is not any crazy set. So it's almost certainly just going to go for a knockoff here. So let's actually go into Tusk, because the one thing that's not coming off is an ice move here. That's my rationale. And headlong kills, so let's go for that. Okay, Ogre comes in. I'm going to... Do we go for rocks? I think we do. I'll go for rocks. We get Horn Leeched, and we live, actually. That's really cool. I'll go into Rillaboom here. I like the survival, because we can maybe spin later. Okay, we get knocked, which kind of sucks. But I'm thinking I would hammer here. Yeah, I think I would hammer here. And exactly why I figured the Glamora might come in. That's exactly why I wanted to wood hammer. All right, let's see what my opponent wants to go into here. So we definitely need to spin now. Obviously, this team pretty weak to spin. I don't think this team is great. The more I look at it, I'm like, this team is fine, but it's not what we need. Okay, actually, no, I'll stack Heatran. Going hard mana seems like a throw. Okay, now let's go mana, and I'll take heart. Do I just Terra Grass E-Ball here? Let's do it. Okay, cool, Taunt. I'm okay with that. All right, so this thing's just going to... it's just going to die here, and I think we just let it go. Maybe the Terra Grass was a little hasty. Because now we've just terrored something just to kill a Wellspring, and we're... Yeah, this doesn't look great. Amateur, dude, why do you keep sending me teams? Like, okay. I'm not. No, the whole point of it. No, I don't think this is good. No, we're not gonna do. So first of all, this team has nothing fast. Absolutely. Like, what if an Ogrepon SDs? Like, you lose. This team has nothing fast to handle that. What if? Yeah, no, we're not gonna run this. We're never gonna run this. And also, this is ID take. Like, this is the inconsistent set. Okay, and for whatever reason, the gold came in. That seems like an awful play. I don't know why that ever happened. But okay, we take those. We get off a nice little scald. And it looks like it will just kill me here. Which is fine, that happens. Thinking it's either Rilla Glide or Darkrai here. How much does Rilla take from Make It Rain? Too much. We go Darkrai. Okay, we get a nice little critical hit, so we can click it again and probably kill. Get crit on the Ice Shard, but honestly, our crit was way luckier than our opponents. Not even gonna lie about it. Like, that's just the truth here. I think I do keep... Let me check the damage on mana for the gold. I want to see if that... I think that's Scarf, though. Let's see what it does. Yeah, because it was Terrad, and then I was a +1. Yeah, that's probably a Scarf Gold. I think I sack the Boomer here. Or no, let's sack Tusk here. Go let Tusk go, then I go Rillaboom and Glide, so we can get some chip in case of Terra. Okay, and now Ice Beam kills, so I think I'm going to go for that. Lando comes in, we get the IB kill. Does Ice Beam kill this? It does not. Does Zama live? It does. I think. Yeah, it should live. It should live a Shadow Ball or Make It Rain. So I can go Zama here. And I think we win this. Rate this team. I gotta mute spectators for real, but let's see what this team looks like. This team looks bad. What this Latios set, I hate it. I'm gonna be honest. And then there's a random Cyclizar. This is not good. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, it's not Scarf. We're totally cooked. We're totally cooked. I'll go for Crunch. Okay, the Ival came in. That's good. Let's Body Press here, and then we can maybe win with Dark Pulse, but no, probably not, if we're being honest. Yeah, this team's just not great. This team's just mid. Let's be honest here. It's just not that. It's not that good. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Let's try transitioning away from Olo. I think that's the right move. I know Olo has been good, but we have not been utilizing Olo that much, I feel. Yeah, we're getting cooked here. I will try... No, let's Crunch. No, let's go Darkrai here. I think that's... Okay, we get that. We get this in. No way the gold comes in here. But no, okay, here's the thing. There's no way the gold comes in here, but I'm playing for the choke, so let's click Dark Pulse. And I knew it was not likely to happen, but I also know that you gotta play for the choke, right? Okay, and now I think Ice Beam is the right play. I think that covers the most Terra types. Let's just go for that. And we do. Okay, yeah, so we played for the choke and we won, but I'm still not liking this team. I'm still not liking this team. And I don't think Chad is. Chad hates the team. So, okay, let's try to restart. And it's time. I'm sad to say it, but it's time to let go of Olamomola. And I think what we what we need is a Glow King. Squeezed out 2 wins somehow from 2 people that have thrown. The last guy didn't throw. I don't think the low kicks guy threw. His position was not that strong. After the critical hit was on. I mean, it's hard to say. The throw was with the Sinistra, not with the low kicks though. But yeah, let's try something fresh here. This could be the time to go Great Tusk, Dragapult, King Gambit if we abandon Olamomola. I think this might be a solid structure for mana. This is one angle. Well, guys, I know Olo has all the same weaknesses as mana, but that sometimes works, you know, because you can support both of them with stuff like Rillaboom. We're keeping the Rilla. Rilla has been great. Works really well. Like, this is a really kind of standard 5, but it might be optimal here. Someone says give up on Manaphy and use another mon. Guys, Manaphy has been good. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There are other ways. This is just like kind of what first comes to mind, but I think it does work. My main concern with this team is Gouging Fire, which just smokes us. That's the thing about having Olo. It's really nice to just have something that can just tickle and get you out of those rough spots. Gouging, oh my god, I hate Gouging Fire so much. Like there's literally nothing you can do a lot of times against it. Thoughts on the viability of Manaphy and OU so far? I'd be inclined to say it's viable. I think it's certainly viable, I would say. But niche, for sure. I just can't believe Gouging Fire stayed. So overwhelmingly, too. Like, depending on the Gouging Fire's Terra and moveset, like, you're losing to a solid third of Gouging Fire sets, however good your team is. You're losing to, like, a third, at least. Yeah, also some people noticing knockoffs not fun. Yeah, I agree. I think we can probably do a little better than this. Let's kind of see. Someone just asked, Great Tusk doesn't 1v1 gouging? No, it does not. No, it's setup fodder. It's absolute fodder. So if it's a defensive set and it like terras into anything, it can DD up on you. And if it's breaking swipe, you're even more setup fodder. No, Great Tusk literally loses to Gouging Fire. 1v1. Not even on switch in. Great Tusk loses to Gouging Fire 1v1. Gouging Fire is second to Wellspring, the least healthy and most restrictive Pokemon in the entire tier. But no, people didn't want to ban it. They said Gouging Fire is fun and fine and cool. So now we have to deal with that forever. Glow King might not be the move either. We could want to just keep it offensive. Someone says, how can I slander Finchinator? Guys, Finchinator is not to blame for this. The voters are. Finchinator put it up. He suspected it. The blame lies entirely with the people. See, someone says like breaking swipe set is bad. People realize DD booster is the real broken set. But like, what do you do when the Gouging Fire is sitting there and it could be like Terra Poison breaking swipe, or it could be defensive Terra Fairy, or it could be special. I had a Rocky Helmet Earth Power Lando. The Gouging Fire was special leftovers, and it just totally set up on me and won. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's terrible. Gouging Fire is awful, awful, awful for the tier. I might even pick to ban it over Wellspring, to be honest. Like, it's just so toxic. Like, the answer to it is Unaware and Zamazenta. And that is it. There is nothing else. And even Zamazenta doesn't actually win against the booster attack sets. It gets 2-shot after coming in. Okay, so let's see what we want to do here. Okay. So, this is tough. I feel like the Glow King might be taking us down a road we don't want to go. I want to try to make this a little more offensive. Because this... I mean, the problem here is, look, because of the Gouging Fire, we have to go with, like, a bulk up Tusk, and then we can't have hazards. So, yeah, like, this team's going to lose to Gouging. It's going to lose to Gouging. Guaranteed. Someone says, enough negativity. What do you think are the most healthy Pokemon for the tier? Great Tusk, Glow King, Rillaboom. Great Tusk, Glow King, Rillaboom, Primarina, Raging Bolt. I think those are all healthy. But yeah, let's try to make this a little more offensive here. Yeah, I think I need to abandon the Glow King. We're going to go more bulky offense. So I think Raging Bolt, in theory, is really cool with these two. It likes grassy terrain healing, and I think it... Manaphy, they kind of break down each other's answers on the special side, which is nice. We go Terra Fairy for sure. So, like, Raging Bolt, I feel like, is the special breaker for more offensive teams. Manaphy is the special breaker against bulkier teams, but together, they can really put pressure on kind of any team, is sort of the idea. And I also like that this gives us another Wellspring kind of switch in. And yeah, the double Prio is nice too. So, someone's mentioning Lando, and I don't disagree, but I feel like if we go Lando, we need Cinderace. Because I don't want this to be a no removal team. Someone says, people surprised to see Raging Bolt on the list of healthy Pokemon. Well, think about this, right? Raging Bolt is a strong breaker. It's not crazy to build against. It doesn't have any sets that are like super limiting. I feel like it's okay. Now, I will say the Toxic set potentially is just the booster Calm Mind sets. You could very much argue they just boost up too fast and have too few counters. But I think Raging Bolt is healthy at the moment. At the moment, I would be inclined to say it's healthy. Run the Taunt Pivot set. We'll consider it. We'll consider it. Okay, but let's see here. So, if we were to go Landorus, I think we would need to go Cinderace. Feels like King Gambit is almost required here, but that would leave us with Cinder as our Fairy Resist, which is, like, not good. So let's see if there's anything else we can do here. We're super weak to Kyurem, too, so that's another reason. So, like, Crown is an option here. How does this 6 look? It's a little slow. It is a little slow. It is a little slow, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know if this is good. I know it's going to be too weak to Darkrai. It's going to be too weak to Darkrai. Yeah, it's just a little slow. Let's try another combo. Yeah, being slow might not be a huge issue. No, the problem with this is not actually the speed. It's the, well, with Wisp, yeah, we're probably okay against Gambit. We can try this. Let's call this V1. Whoops. V1. I feel like, yeah, we'll call this V1. I don't think we want to go with a special offensive. Blissey cooks this. No, it does not. This mana beats Blissey. Takes a while, but it does. And you can also fish for Scald crits, which is cool as well. Someone says AV Hands. No, I don't think AV Hands is good here. We want a Toxic Immune. We definitely want a Toxic Immune. I'm not putting an AV Hands on here. The whole team will get Sludge Bombed if we do. Go Psy Shock, actually, because Glow King looks kind of scary. Okay, there's another version. We go an HDB Volt, like Volt Switch, probably like a Terra Blast, like Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt type of situation. Maybe we put on Taunt. Like a Pivot Arbolt. Oh no, Thunderclap, sorry. Oof. One must clap, right? So that's an option. Hawlucha? Someone's saying Hawlucha. Hawlucha could be fun. I wouldn't be opposed to Hawlucha. I feel like that would be more of like a Ting-Lu setup type of team if we were to do that. So this would probably become Booster. This would probably become Booster if we went that angle. And we definitely need a Fairy Resist for last. We definitely need Fairy Resist last. I don't think Heatran would be nice here. I don't think so. Spand in the chat recommends, other than Manarilla, Lando, Glow King, AV Hands, Tusk. That has no speed and loses to any fast setup. Tran on G-Train is always good? Not true. Very much not true. And Heatran on a team like this, I just don't think it's got the pacing. Let's see what this team loses to. Let's look at that first. So other than obviously like any fairy. Because fairies are just, yeah, fairies smoke this team. That is for sure. Kingambit's looking not fun either. Darkrai we're kind of okay against, sort of. It's kind of weird though. I don't think the Dual Hazard Ting-Lu is the play here, because then we have a Rilla, so we're just going to get Cinderace. Like, if we see a Cinderace, that'll be pretty bad. Let's transition this to a Lando. Helps against Gambit a little bit. See, Gold is weak to Gambit, though, and this team is already not having a good day against a Gambit. We still might run it. Scizor would be interesting. Scizor would be interesting. Iron Moth could be cool. Yeah, yeah, Iron Moth could be cool. A lot of defensive pressure on Rillaboom if we go Iron Moth. Zama is a huge issue as well that we have to consider. Gold and Iron Moth, I'd say, are the two. We'll call this V2. I'll go Iron Moth. CC Tinkaton doesn't get CC. All right, and we'll try to put together one more, and then we'll vote. Someone says, Pink Across, what's your second favorite tier besides OU? Funny of you to assume OU is my favorite tier. No, it probably is. I mean, it would be another generation of OU, but if it's not OU at all, I think Gen 7 Ubers is really cool. We're not going to run Sticky Web with Manaphy. Guys, Sticky Web with Manaphy is established. It's inconsistent. It's okay. It's not great. It's fine. It gets the job done. We're trying to take Manaphy to the next level. We're not trying to do what's been done before and have an okay Manaphy Webs team. That's not what we're doing here. We'll put together one more team here. Okay. Now let's try the pivot version this time. So assume we go like CB Rilla, pivot Bolt. I do feel like Landorus is a really good fit with this core. Gives us another pivot. Need a Fairy Resist. But since we have a pivot, so because this one is booster, this one's going to be HDB. So we have less pressure. We don't need court change as much, which is the benefit here. Someone asked if I generally prefer speed or special attack boosting Moth. Speed for sure. It's really, really good. Really good. Someone says Glow King. That's one path. That's one path. We'll explore the Glow King path. I don't think it ends well though. I think this pretty strongly necessitates a King Gambit, which makes this team really slow, is kind of the issue. Yeah, it's just really slow. I mean, we could... Do we need a steal here? We need an Ice Resist. So yeah, this team would pretty strongly necessitate a King Gambit. This would be... Which, see, this seems boring to me. This seems boring. Like, this has been done so many times before. Maybe it's the right play, but I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I do like Iron Crown, I think here would be kind of the alternate Fairy Resist way to go that fits well with the team. I think it's either got to be Glow King or Crown. And if we did go with Crown, I think probably, you know, Darkrai, I think would be the best actually last. I think Darkrai would be really cool here. No, this team's way too weak to Zama. Never mind. Yeah, because without the Glow King, Zama becomes a huge issue. So let me... This is another potential version. Weavile weak? Yeah, good note. Good note. Yeah, a lot of these are actually really Weavile weak. A lot of these are Weavile week. Yeah. Yeah, actually pretty much every single one of these is actually like super weak to Weavile. Yeah, even with gold, yeah. Well, it's not like gold is great at tool against Weavile, but yeah, it's definitely a huge issue. Probably the least Weavile weak is like this version 3, but even then, not great. Scizor, I don't feel like Scizor is the move. Maybe we'll try a Scizor version. We'll put it in. That's an angle. It's an angle. Yeah, this, let's see, is this version 2 Weavile week? I would say yes. I think we delete it. I would say, yeah, that's too weak. Honestly, these are all kind of too weak. We'll just say, we'll just take these out. Yeah, like Moth can revenge, but that's not what you want to, that's not how you want to play the game. Don't want to be playing from behind like that, you know? Let's look at the Scizor version. Well, we can look at these 3. These 4. Well, no, but they carry low kick, and then your Kingambit just dies. So, what would we do here? So this last thing needs to be good against Weavile. And it's got to have some speed on it. So it feels like it's a Zama. Which leaves us super weak to Dragapult. I can't help but feel. Yeah, it leaves us super weak to Pult. Molt could be interesting. Or like Blaziken. Blaziken could be kind of cool here. Wouldn't fix the Weavile issue if we're being honest, though. Cinderace gets outsped by Weavile and takes a lot of damage and hates getting knocked, so that's definitely not an answer. Rotom Heat, no. Kyurem's not the problem here. We're not running a Rotom Heat. Although, you have a good point about that countering Kyurem. Maybe Rotom Heat's the next stream. I like the Rotom Heat idea. Someone recommends Valiant here. It doesn't help against Weave. How about we use the Devil itself and go Gouging Fire? That could be cool. That could be cool. And actually, that could be... No, it couldn't be put over that. We could put Gouging Fire on this team over Hawlucha. That's an option. This is an option. Okay, and then now let's look at this Scizor version. So the Scizor version is decent into Weavile. I think our main... Let's see, what would we do here? I think our main concern is Zama at this stage. So I feel like I'd be inclined to go with a Dragapult last. This team is actually like pretty Zama weak too. It's not liking the Zama situation. I feel like I might have to go with the DD, like Dragon Tail set, if we do this. Or Flare Blitz probably, and then Morning Sun would be the move here if we were to go this version. And maybe even Terra Ghost. I think Terra Ghost Bolt. Kazama is seriously scary. I think it's manageable, but it's worth factoring in. This team, I think, might just straight up be too weak to Zama. But let's put Psychic, Noise, Terra Ghost, and it might be okay. It might be okay. Probably go, it's the Boots version. Yeah. Okay. All right, I think we vote on... we can develop this. Well, I think gold. If we went gold... I feel like the last would probably be... If we went gold, the last would probably be... Fairy Week? Which one? I don't really see it as being that Fairy Week. I mean, okay, yes. Actually, Specs Val does kind of smoke this one. Not this one, but it does kind of smoke this one. A little bit. Yeah, but okay, let's say we added gold. Probably I'd honestly go with like a spec set here. I think that would be cool. Zama and Gambit are the concerns. So, with that in mind, I feel like I'd be inclined to run, honestly, a Moltres. That's what I would be thinking. Okay. Let's just... And we're ignoring these, guys. We're ignoring these. We're going to vote on which one you guys want to see. I would say the one I'm most optimistic about is either the Scizor one or the Gouging Fire Crown one. I think these two are probably... I think V2 and V3 are the strongest, but we'll see what you guys want to see. I'll put in a poll. How do I do this? Here we go. Start a poll. Which team do you want to see me try first? V1, V2, V3, V4. Okay. Let's see what you guys want. Here are the versions. Let me know. Someone says, only thing bad about Moltres is it makes Weavile knock more threatening. I mean, kinda. But, like, Weavile also doesn't like that flame body risk. Alright, let me check in and see kind of what it's looking like. Okay, version 2 pretty strongly in the lead. With version 3 in second place. It's looking like it's going to be version 2. I'll let it settle for a little bit. Ivy the Quiet Kid says, vote V2, time to rig the vote. Ivy the Quiet Kid, I don't think you fully understand what rigging means. Okay, but anyway, let's end this. How do I remove the poll? End poll, there we go. It was getting a little closer between V2 and V3. Well, we'll probably try both. We'll start with V2, though, since that did get more votes. Okay. So we are running a pivot Gouging Fire here, which I think is the right move here. I think I do want to go with Terra Blast, Draco, Volt, and Thunderclap. I think that's the move here. And as for speed, let's hit enough. Let's go 219. Let's go nothing crazy on this. And put some in HP. Cool. Okay. And Terra Blast Ice, I'm thinking. Might switch this for like a spec set. but I think we want boots. This team's looking pretty hazard weak. I think we'll go boots on Scizor as well. U-turn, SR taunt EP, and I think we go... Actually, no. Let's go Scorching Sands, because those Gouging Fires, Terra. I'll go Ghost, just for Zama. Or actually, do I go a different? Because we do have Bolt. Let's keep it a Ghost for now, and we'll see what happens. I do think I want this Landorus. No, let's go Speedy. Well, this is a tough call. This is a tough call. Let's go defensive, with just enough to outpace Gambit. So that's just 4. We'll just go with that. And we'll put the rest into defense. And we'll put a little bit in there. Let's try this. And I think on Scizor, we'll go Terra Fire. And I think Knock, Bullet Punch, U-turn, I think is probably the play. This feels like the strongest set to me. The Vessel says, Pink Across, what are you on? And please share. I'm not on any drugs at the moment. Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, U-turn. And I do like Terra Dragon these days. Okay, let's give this a go. And we see a Weavile immediately, so good thing we added on that Scizor. I think I want to lead with... I'm feeling either the Dragapult or the Rillaboom. Mana, actually. Let's lead Pult. Let's lead Pult. I think that's the play. Specs Moonblast kills or 2 shots everything. No, it does not. That is a false statement. Let's Terra Dragon Draco. I think I'm about to get sucker punched here. Yep. And I want this thing dead. Please hit. Thank God. Okay, cool. The Pioneer says, missed last couple streams. Loving the consistency of you streaming every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I do not stream on Sunday, but I do stream Friday and Saturday. Thank you very much for the $5. Okay, I feel like that was pretty good. I'm happy with that. Getting Cinderace killed means we can set hazards, although this feels like a trap. I feel the Ice Beam may be coming. I'm going to go Mana here because it can kind of take on like status and stuff. But okay, just going to pivot out there. I feel like Sizz is under a lot of pressure with the double Hail kind of core here with the Kyurem and the Weave. A little bit scary. Yeah, and we're seeing we're getting scared. Okay, let's go. I hate to do it, but we got to go Scizor. I mean, that's what it's here for, right? Okay, and it's sub. That's not good. Actually, no, what am I saying? That is actually pretty good. That's actually exactly what we want to see, because I can U-turn here, and I can go into Dragapult and click Draco. If it Terras into like Steel or something, it Terras into Steel. But I'm going to click Draco here. I'll go Scizor on the Chili. Yeah, that Earth Power, though, that did like a lot. Like, I do not like the fact that our Scizor is taking this much. I feel like Scizor is just kind of being a disappointing defensive answer as usual. Yeah, and opposing Specs Pult does fry us if we're being totally honest. But it fries this V3 even more. This is bad. Let's go Pult here. It'll live the EP. Or it can catch that. We'll Draco. We're losing PP rapidly. though. I think it's time to go mana on the Glow King. Or the Tinglu, that's fine too. And I'll take Heart. Actually, no, let's Tail Glow. That's the play. Okay, and I'll Scald here. Okay, we just get a critical hit and kill. Good stuff. How much is Freeze Dry do? I think the... Let's just Scald. Yeah, we'll Scald again. Kyurem is too threatening for this team. Scizor is not. Is holding the weight of the world on its shoulders here. It's not sustainable. The Raging Bolt actually pretty confidently tanks, though, so we definitely just go into that here. And click Draco. Actually, Kyurem's almost certainly going to sub here, right? Let's just do it anyway. Because at this point, at this health, we're not super worried about it. We missed. That sucks. That does suck. That would have put it into 2-shot range. Actually, no, that would have guaranteed 2-shot, I think. Well, such is life. Let's Volt Switch into Scizor on the Chili, because that's definitely the Chili is what's coming. If the Kyurem comes in, we click Knock. Or we click Bullet Punch. Okay, we get Zama in. That's good. Landorus for sure is the move here. And I'm clicking... Okay, well played on my opponent's part. Yeah, got to give it up. That was good. I'll go Scizor here. Okay. And I'm clicking Knockoff for sure. Let's Bullet Punch here, because I think this Kyurem is going to sub, knowing it lives. Okay, it goes for Terra Ground. Okay, that went pretty well for me, I'd say. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose. But let's try to Shadow Ball here. That does not do nearly as much as I'd hoped. Let's go for it anyway. We still have we're still likely to kill here. Yeah, we're getting smoked here. This is not a good team. Yeah, GG. I could play this out, but I don't really want to. I mean, we know the team's bad. No point in beating a dead horse. I feel like maybe a little bit too offensive for Manaphy. I think Manaphy maybe does need a little bit more bulk than this. Kind of in between what we were doing earlier. The pivoting Raging Bolt felt really garbage, to be honest. Okay, let's try something a little different. So let's go... Okay, I guess it doesn't reset it. Or I can just do this. We're going to go Booster, and we'll try... Hawlucha. No, that doesn't work. Golden Go. No, it's too weak to Evolve. What am I doing? I wanted to fit these guys, but then we don't have Fairy Resist. We've considered Glow King many times. Serp does not tank a Banded First Impression. I don't know who's saying that. But it does not at all. Could just go Iron Moth. We could try. This is basically Manaphy HO at this point. Doesn't look bad. Let's try it. Energy Ball, Sludge Wave. Let's do it with the Energy Ball set because we've got Manaphy to deal with Heatran. Go Terra Grass. Or what am I doing? Let's just do the special attack first. I never remember the exact number. We'll go Terra Ghost for the Zama. And just do this. And we'll just go 219. And we'll go into defense, let's say. I feel like it's always the physical hits I end up tanking with this thing. And on Gouging Fire, do we go Booster again? Or Boots? I think we go Boots on that. And DD, Flare Blitz. Dragon Tail, Morning Sun. And we'll go with a Terra Fairy defensive kind of set. Maybe just find this Gouging Fire set I ran. We'll go with this. Can't remember the EVing, but there were some EVs that made this thing work. Yeah, let's give it a go. See what happens. I don't think this will go well, but you never know. Why don't I try Roost Bulky Scizor? Because Scizor does not get Roost. Okay, this looks like a really good mana matchup, to be honest. It looks great. I think I just want to start with mana. Let's Tail Glow. See what Hatterene wants to do. It's going to Psy Shock. Oh, that's Life Orb, but I think I now kill with a Scald. Allo comes in. Please don't be Eject Button. Oh, it's AV. Interesting. Okay. It does... I think it should die here. Based on that Skull damage, I think this is like absolute max. Spadef. Mola. Sure, we'll put that in for now. We have an 80% chance to kill if it's absolute max Spadef AV, which it's not. So we E-ball and kill here. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Ival. Do I let mana go? The only way this thing kills... Here's the thing to consider. The only way this thing kills me here is if it's Specs Moonblast, at which point Iron Moth looks awesome. So I feel like I actually do just stay in. Okay, that I think is Specs. Yeah, that's Specs, guaranteed. That has to be choiced. So I can go Iron Moth here, and I can click Fiery Dance. Hopefully it's not like Assault Vest Mamoswine. Yeah, so I know it kind of hurt to sack mana there because it looked so good. Come on. I wish... Come on, boost. One of these times, please. I feel like my Iron Moths are the most unfortunate Pokemon on the planet. I don't... I feel like they never get the job done. But okay, we can just Energy Ball here. That'll be a good chunk. If we'd gotten a boost, would have been a kill. But, you know, that's how it is, right? Okay. I gotta just be Rilla Glide here. Okay, we just get the kill. Good stuff. I definitely just go Landorus, and we're going to Scorching Sands. Okay, Hatterene comes in. Fine. Let's U-turn into the Boomer. I don't think anything can kill... Oh, Trick Room. Interesting. So, a Life Orb, Mystical Fire here. That is... This is a no special attack. What? Okay. That's probably killing, is what I'm sensing. Let's see. And yeah, Modest. Yeah, that's going to pretty much kill. Glide here will do a lot, though. I think I just do that. That seems fine. Let's just Glide. Oh, it's going to Terra Steel. Okay, that's actually good. I think I'm fine with that. I think I'm pretty much fine with that. Yeah, that works for me. think I just go Raging Bolt and Thunderclap. Pretty sure. Plan is to win this game with Gouging Fire, but at the moment I think I just Thunderclap. And this will kill. I can run TR out confidently here. Okay, Landorus comes in, that's fine. I am going to click Dragon Pulse here, and I will probably outspeed because of Trick Room, which is funny. Clap, yeah, Clap does kill there. Okay, and we get that happening to it, but like that's fine. I think I still win this pretty confidently here. I think I actually taunt here. Okay, I can Scorch, which does kill here. Yeah, we're fine. I can Scorch. That is banded? Or was that just a lucky critical hit? That's just a lucky critical. I think I go Gouging Fire. And now I go list this Landorus. Because I'm thinking I can actually just kill this with helmet damage. Is the idea. I'm going to predict this thing can't hit me, and I'm going to go Scorching Sands here. Oh, this is great, because I have more PP. Or I don't, but I'm okay with the double down. This thing is a Scarfed Landorus. So I win this situation. Yeah, I'm okay. I just click Scorching Sands over and over here. Yep. I have no reason to do anything else. No reason at all. Okay, and now I will U-turn. Yep, struggle as expected. It's going to die to chip, and then I just go into Gouging Fire. Hit this with a Flare Blitz, and we are good to go. GG. Yeah, even a critical hit there would not have done it. Good stuff. Someone asked, why didn't I use Fiery Dance, which was super effective and had stab against Mamoswine and could raise my special attack? Thick Fat. Thick Fat halves the damage of fire moves. So Mamoswine would actually not be weak, and it would take a lot less than it would from an Energy Ball. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to lead with Rillaboom here so I can U-turn on either of the dark leads. And we get this one. Cool, I'll just U-turn. Tinkaton comes in. I'm okay with that. I feel like Iron Moth feels like the play here, which is hurts a little bit to do because I kind of wanted to save it for later, but I think we go Iron Moth. And I think I sub here. Well, no, but the Roarzama could very well come in. But I don't want to get Thunder Waved. But I don't want to get Encored either. Okay, I was overthinking it. No, I wasn't overthinking it, actually. There are a lot of bad things a Tinkaton can do to me there. But now we're in a really strong spot. And I don't even think this Tinkaton can actually break my sub. Oh my, you've Encored me into Fiery Dance. Whatever shall I do? I think I can actually, yeah, I can break past this. Yeah. Okay, we're looking good. This thing, I think, even if this Terras, let's check. If it Terras, does it live a Sludge? Okay, I feel like my opponent is absolutely going for the Terra here. So I think what I do is click... Really? That's how little I do? I'm going to Terra Grass E-Ball, because I'm pretty sure my opponent's going for the Terra. I don't see why else you would go into Ogerpon here. Well, let me check something before that. I do that. Okay, I probably don't sweep guaranteed here because the Roaring Moon will live after, but I do think I Terra Grass here for the kill. The other thing I want to just check quickly, Ogerpon. Yeah, if the Ogerpon does Terra, I do not kill with Sludge Wave. I'm trying to weigh whether it's worth it, but I think it is. Let's Terra Grass E-Ball. My opponent taking a while, though. Hopefully I'm not getting stream sniped. Does Manaphy count as a good mon? Kind of. It's not like I'm just laddering seriously, but Manaphy is not terrible. Well played by my opponent. Well played. But if I get a boost here, it's over. If I get a boost here, it's over because the Roaring Moon dies. I don't get the boost. Fair enough. I still have a chance to kill. I still have a chance. So we'll go for that. And I still think I'm in a strong spot. I don't regret my play, but it is... I do need to be careful, is what I'll say. Okay, and we get like an... Oh, man, and the Roaring Moon does not have acrobatics. I don't know. You should have clicked Dragon Dance there. The play was to DD there. Now you're really smoked. Yeah, my opponent should have DD'd that turn. Very much a mistake. Okay, the play is to... Wow, it's crazy. This actually does not kill. I think I'm going to just... Sludge Wave has a chance to kill, and we do get the kill. That was lucky, assuming it's max HP Zama. Actually, it probably wasn't. It probably wasn't. We'll just Sludge Wave here. Looks like it's going to be a full sweep with Iron Moth. Someone asked, do I care about GXE? No. I do not. Okay, that was a fun game. Lead sweep with Iron Moth, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Is Weather Ball on Bolt with Chili Recept support strong? Not really, sadly. It's kind of cool. I mean, like, you know, maybe it's worth trying. Oh, let me also write down the Rotom Heat idea. Rotom Heat's cool. And the other idea was this. Yes. So Slowking, say like Icy Rock. With Icy Rock, it's good. I think without it, there aren't enough turns to justify using it. But we can do like an HDB, like Weather Ball type situation, or like Specs maybe. Specs are Bolt. And then like something like a Satitan or an Alola Slash. That could be cool. That could be cool. I'll keep it in mind. You guys want to see a Hail stream? Let me know if you do. All right. Now let's play the game now. Okay, I think I just want to start with Mana and click Tail Glow. Yeah. If we get Dragon Tail... Oh, no. We actually die here, I think. No, we don't. We don't die. Oh, I forgot about Scale Shot. I forgot about the... Oh, it's not dice. It's not dice. Oh, but we don't kill, though. Do I let Mana go and then go Rilla? Is that the play? I think I do. I don't think Mana's crucial this game. Oh, and it's going to click Rocks. Good. I'm glad I didn't try to save it there. And we're actually... I think we're okay with... Well, our Gouging Fire is Boots, at least. The Iron Moth isn't having such a good time. This is really good. Okay. Like, it would have to be... Yeah, that would have to be like a crazy Zama set to actually beat me there. Okay, cool. And that is just a regular old Zama. I think I go... Okay, there are a few options here. I think I go Lando here, because I don't want this to be Resto Chesto. I want to make sure this dies. And Lando Helmet does that here. Oh, I'm Boots. Why am I Boots Lando? That's a mistake. Should be Helmet. Okay, I'll go for Rock. And it is Rest, sadly. That's exactly what we wanted to avoid, but I can click Scorching Sands here and hopefully get a burn. We're not getting any luck. I've clicked 3. This is... Please? Please? Dude, come on. Okay, I'll sack Mana here. It happens. Okay. Iron Moth here, I think, kills. Assuming it's like the 104 set, which is the most common. Yeah, it does kill. Okay. I think Iron Moth is the play. If I don't kill, I don't die to a body press, even if I don't kill, which is nice too. Okay. Technically uneven footing here. I'll go for a Fiery Dance. Okay, this is a Psychic Moth, but it's Speed Tie. So as long as I win this next... Or no, okay, I didn't get the boost. This is so sad. This is so sad. We keep getting rolled by RNG this game. Okay, what's the win con? I feel like the gouging fire could be an angle. I don't think I have a choice. I have to go bolt here. I'm thinking, yeah, I definitely have to go bolt here. I wish if only my Lando was helmet, that would have been nice too. Would have been a little bit of a stronger spot there, but you know, it happens. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to think like because I'm worried about the D Knight, right? We're Terra Poison gouging fire, so we're not tanking. I think I should switch from Terra Poison. I think I go Terra Fairy on this team. So the question is, do I go Gouging Fire or Raging Bolt here? Or I think I go Raging Bolt. And I'm going to click Calm Mind. Okay, it's D-Gleam. So let's Thunderclap here. There's no way this has Substitute. Okay, it's going to be D-Knight coming in. Interesting. I actually think, I have a crazy idea here, but Thunderclap kills. So this thing's going to click E-Speed. So I think I Terra Ghost here and Calm Mind. No, it might be Encore. It might be Encore. That's the scary thing. Let me actually... This is so scary. Wow. Okay. I'll Thunderbolt. I think I'm about to get... Okay. Heck yeah. All right. That went well. D-Knight is so... Like, you just never know. There's no way to tell what set it is. You might get cooked. You might not. You know? It's terrifying. Okay, how much do I do to King Gambit? I do enough to King Gambit that I spam Thunderclap, I think. Sick. That's what we like to see. Okay, I think the play is... Does my Gouging Fire outspeed an Iron Moth? It does. Okay. It's a weird speed tier, 358. I feel like I gotta fix this thing's speed, but whatever. Okay. I could go Lando here and Scorching Sands. Or Lando here and U-turn is better. Lando here and U-turn is better in case for a gold balloon pop. And then I go Gouging Fire. And how much is Iron Moth taking from a glide? If I Terra, it's dying after rocks. 25. No, it's not. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, that's 25% Janstoka. That's not good. We need a little more than that. I'll go Lando and U-turn here so we can try to get up a DD with Gouging Fire. Okay, that's fine. We DD here. Let's see what happens. Okay, the Gambit stays in, which is good. I'm going to DD again. If the SD comes into the sucker, I think that's still fine. I think we're happy with that. We're very much happy with this. Let's Morning Sun here. Should be an SD, I'm thinking. Okay, finally it happened. And I'll Blitz. Oh, okay. It's going to do that. That's going to be a chunk, but actually, you know, if we had Heat Crash here, we'd be fine, but I think we might be cooked here. Because we're going to die to recoil with the gold. Oh, he went into Iron Moth. My opponent threw. My opponent totally threw for no reason. If they had gone gold, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, because I would have had to try to Morning Sun... Oh, actually, never mind. I do get my Morning Sun off on... I forgot how bulky I am. Okay, so never mind. The gold would not have been able to beat me. We were fine either way. But I just Blitz here. And then I Blitz the Goldango and it's over. GG. All right, that was fun. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I know it's a little bit early, but I've got a tutoring session with a client at
noon, so I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early. And if you guys are interested in getting tutoring yourself, I have the link to sign up for one-on-one tutoring in all my YouTube videos. So definitely check that out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for attending. Remember to subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys next time. Hope you had a good time.